You think a car industry can't survive under sanctions, global isolation, and economic pressure? Think again. Iran builds millions of cars a year despite every possible obstacle. And they're not stopping. Iran's car industry isn't glamorous. It's not famous for speed or luxury, but it is one of the biggest in Asia and the backbone of Iran's economy. How does a country with limited imports and constant restrictions manage to mass-produce vehicles? Let's explore how Iran keeps its wheels turning, even when the world says no. 1. Iran Khodro, the giant meets the giant of Iranian cars. Iran Khodro, often shortened to IKCO, founded in 1962, it's the largest automaker in the Middle East. Their flagship car, the Peugeot-based Sanctions, Iran's national car. They also make Peugeot 405 under license Dina and Terra, IKCO's more modern, homegrown designs runner, a compact family car made entirely in Iran. IKCO produces over 500,000 vehicles a year, and even during the worst sanctions, and never stop rolling. This company is resilient on 4 wheels. 2. SAIPA, the people's car brand. If IKCO is the giant, SAIPA is the people's car maker. Originally partnered with Citroën, SAIPA built Iran's most iconic compact cars, including the Pride, affordable, simple, and everywhere in Iran. The Tiba and Quick, built for low-income families. The upcoming featuring a locally developed engine, SAIPA. Strength lies in mass production at low cost. No frills, no flash, just cars that get the job done and keep the country moving. 3. Sanctions and self-reliance. Here's where things get tough. Due to decades of Western sanctions, Iran can't freely import car parts or foreign vehicles. So what did they do? They built everything themselves. Engines, transmissions, entire production lines. Iran's car makers developed reverse engineering expertise. They turned old platforms into new local models. Sure, they aren't world-class in safety or tech, but in terms of self-reliance, Iran is in a league of its own. 4. Electric vehicles and the future. Even with limited access to global tech, Iran isn't ignoring the future. Iranian universities and car makers are now testing electric prototypes. The government is pushing for EV buses for polluted cities like Tehran. Homegrown EV batteries and motors. The road is long, but the ambition is real. Iran wants to move towards sustainable mobility on its own terms. 5. What you won't see, you won't see. Iranian cars in Europe or the U.S. Not because they can't build them, but because of politics and sanctions. Iran exports to Iraq, Syria, Venezuela, and parts of Africa. Markets that value durability and affordability more than flashy badges. And despite global isolation, Iran's car industry continues to employ millions, feed its economy, and evolve. Are Iranian cars the best in the world? No. But should you respect what Iran's achieved under pressure? Absolutely. This is an industry that refused to die. It adapted. It endured. And is still pushing forward. Iran's car industry isn't about perfection. It's about survival, self-release, and stubborn innovation. And if history has taught us anything, it's this. Don't underestimate the ones who build in the dark. What do you think of Iran's car scene? Would you drive a Sanctions or a Dina? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if you respect underdog engineering. And subscribe for more untold stories from the world of cars.